Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This gonna be posted a little bit late because it's almost about 11 where I'm at. But I want to touch in on something. I want to talk about how your happiness is a piece of your magic. Okay, and excuse me if I talk when I have my retainers in. Okay, so your happiness is connected to your magic, and I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of times you can do things in life and you feel like you're doing it the right way. You follow the rules, you have it all on paper, like everything looks good, right? But it seems like you can't connect the dots, like you can't make everything complete. And I want to tell you because you're missing the happiness in your life. You're missing the happiness. That happiness becomes like a fuel to the fire that's burning. The happiness that you feel becomes like gasoline to your car to keep it driving, right? Like, so once you think about happiness like that, you will start realizing that you have to use it when you're in the sense of manifesting. You have to use it when you are reaching your goals and your dreams and the things that you want out of life. Okay? Because what people have to understand, like your body is one big organism, right? And within your organism, like things have to connect, like things have to flow correctly. And once everything flows, your energetic energy that you get out of your organism is going to flow correctly. So there's no way where you can think you can have all that you want out of life, but you're missing happiness. And I mean pure happiness, like true happiness, like not happiness that you put on because you want people to believe that you're happy. I mean, like for real, gleeful, joyful, childlike happiness. That's why a lot of people, when you're in your healing journey or you go to therapy or whatever, they always tell you to revert back to your childhood. There's always a point in your childhood where you were your happiest. You were your most authentic. Like you played, you were yourself. You wasn't thinking about people looking at you. You wasn't thinking about, people having something to say. You were free hearted. You had an open mind. You were just in tune within yourself and you lived your life in an authentic fashion. And by you living your life in that authentic fashion, you displayed a level of happiness. What worries? You have no worries. It's just you and the things that you got going on, your friends, your toys. You're just living the life of glee. Okay, at a certain point, 'cause I understand some people went through it through their life and in the adolescent and when they were kids, but still, it always is a point where you remember, like, oh, I remember we used to do that. We used to have so much fun, and we used to like, and that's what you have to revert back to as an adult. That's what you have to revert back to when you're on this hustle and bustle of working and making sure everything is straight and making sure your family is straight and making sure this is okay. You had to tap into your childlike enjoyment as well. Because I don't care how old you get, your younger sense of self will always be with you. It will always be with you. That's why have you noticed people who don't tune in to that childlike energy or who don't have the ability to even revert back to that state, they are very miserable. Like they're miserable because the child in them is telling them like, "Hey, I'm here. Did you forget about me?" Like, I'm here. Like, I know you older, but that aspect of you will never leave you. You have to learn how to incorporate the younger sense of yourself into your older self, so your older self can protect and still enjoy the younger sense of self. Okay, so I want to talk about that because I don't think I wanted to. I wanted to touch on that. Excuse me. I wanted to touch on that because so many people are missing out. Like, they're missing out on pure enjoyment. They're missing out on pure glee. They're missing out on their heart being filled from the inside out. Like, that happiness brings you a certain level of joy you can't buy. It just like literally electrifies your whole spirit when you do things that make you happy. I mean, like, gleefully happy. When you do things that give you an energetic boost, when you do things that give you an energetic nudge, it makes you feel that way because your soul is telling you, oh, this feels good here. I keep on doing this. This feels good here. So that's why when you do things that do feel good, or you do things that bring happiness into your life, it's another, like, you could be doing something and everything is okay, but once you tap into pure enjoyment, that surge, that bolt, that jolt of energy that you feel is going to be beyond anything else you have felt. Okay, and what else I want to talk? I want to talk about something else. Oh, I want to talk about being cursed and being attacked. Okay, because I have heard people say they were cursed, and I have heard people say they were attacked, and I want to kind of break that down in the spiritual sense, since we already got that fun, love, and stuff out the way. Okay, sometimes your life, you may feel like you're cursed, but you have to understand, when you were placed on this earth to do a certain thing, right? If you're placed on this earth within, and you, but you don't know, but you're placed on this earth to do something special, to be somebody special, to break the mold, to break generational curses, to do something nobody else has done before in your bloodline, you're going to feel cursed. You're going to feel attacked. Because what people have to understand is, some people hold a certain amount of power. And this certain amount of power will stay dormant in you if you're always attacked. It will stay suppressed in you if you feel like you're cursed. And you won't be able to tap in to that sense of yourself. Like, you won't be able to tap in into what that is. And I just want to touch on that a little bit because a lot of people lose their way on this journey because you feel like, well, damn, everywhere I look, I'm getting attacked. Every every time, I think I'm doing something going well, somebody's always throwing a wrench into my plan, it's always something that can possibly stop me. And I just want y'all to know that sometimes you're just gifted in a sense where that other energy and the other entity knows who you are. They want to keep the foot on your neck. That's the goal. The goal is to keep the foot on your neck wherever you are. And once you understand that those particular entities can come through and display themselves through people that you're close to, through your spouse, through your family, through your siblings. Like that energy has a way of displaying itself to, in the people that's closest to you, because they are the only ones who can get that close to you. Okay, so even when you revert back to being happy, that's why it could be a lot of stuff going on with me, but I always find my peace, and I will always find my joy, because I refuse to let the enemy take that from me. I refuse to be defeated by that shit, because you have no idea. Sometimes the enemy will send in people that you love or you think that love you, who will purposely steal your light on purpose to make your light dull. They will basically turn that energy that you have into something chaotic, so you won't be on your square. Like, so you're not on your square, how are you gonna get to your purpose? If you don't have a level head, if you don't have a clear conscience, if you don't have any clarity, how are you gonna get to where you're going? Okay? The enemy, when you talk about the enemy or that particular energy, is very calculating, because people believe that particular being or that particular thing is the person across the street or the person at your job, or somebody that you had a fight with 10 years ago. But if people around don't keep love in their heart, if people that's close to you do not keep the love in their heart, the people that's close to you do not know anything about pure joy, the enemy has a way to infiltrate them, to relay the message that they want to stop you in your tracks over to you. Okay? So if anyone here feels that way, if you're listening, you feel that way. If you're listening, like, damn, like, I ain't never thought about that. Or if you're listening and you're like, well, yeah, seem like I always get attacked, you need to take a step back. Take a step back and put your energy upon yourself. Take a step back and don't worry about what the fuck is going on around you. Pay attention to what you have going on inside of you. Pay attention to your mind. What is your mind saying? What is your heart feeling? How are your nerves? What is your nerves telling you? They're all signals in your body. The thing is that we feel in our body, it's not just something for you to, oh, I have a headache, let me take aspirin. Or, like, I have a stomach ache, let me get some Pepto-Bismol. Like, those things are signaling your body and your mind for a reason. But we're just so used to covering up what we feel, we think is normal. No, those things are telling you something. And 9 times out of 10, if you in this place where you always stressed, and you're in a space where you can't seem to regulate yourself, either you have been suffering for a long time, or you're in a space that's not safe for you. You're in a space that's not safe to your consciousness. You're in a space that's not safe for your heart. Okay? You're not in a place that's safe to your well-being. So you have to make some choices. Okay? Instead of you, oh, well, let me take a drink, or let me get high, or let me pop a pill, or let me take this Pepto-Bismol. Let me just sit back and be aware of what your body is telling you at that time. Okay? And once you are aware, you can say, okay, then you can start deciphering when you go to different places or different circumstances, or you involve yourself in different events, or you get close to certain people, and then you start comparing what you feel when you feeling fucked up to what you feel when you in another arena, in another area. Then you be like, oh, it's something off. Like, okay, it is something off. It's not just me having a headache. Like, it's not just me having a stomach ache. Like, it's something happening right here, right? So once you start and once you keep on doing that, you will then understand your emotions more, what your body is trying to tell you more. Okay? And I kind of revert back to being happy. Okay? You have no idea, so many people are out there banking banking on your destruction. Like, they will sit there and make this whole fucked up movie for you to watch and have you sit back and look at it to see how you gonna break down, or to see how it's gonna tear you down, or to see how you gonna react, because they want you to react in that way. They want to see you down. They want to see you destroyed. They want to see you unsuccessful. That's their job. They want to see you unhappy. They want to see you suffering. You have no idea so many people out there who have suffered a great deal, and they run across people who haven't suffered, and they will then try to make those people who haven't suffered because they feel like it isn't fair that they had to suffer and those people didn't. When you talk about energies like that, and when you talk about circumstances like that, shit get weird. it, it happens all day, every day. Okay? So that's why you always got to work back to your happiness. What makes you happy? You a person like to walk to the park. You like the person like to walk on the beach. You want to go to concerts to hear music. You want to go to the library. You want to go to the Barnes and Nobles and be there all day. Okay? You want to go to a coffee house and sit there and listen to coffee music and drink you some tea and some coffee. You do that, okay? And I just, it's when I'm talking about coffee music, coffee house music. Y'all know that it's like a subgenre that I love. I'm so cheesy. I am so fucking cheesy. I love that music. I have a whole playlist. I don't know what I called it. I think I called it like, because I like acoustic music too. I think I called it Acoustic Love, but then I was kind of like running across like different music and themes, and it came up with like coffee house music or chill coffee or something. I was like, I did not know it was such a thing. I love that type. I love that type of music. That music is so fucking great to me. I love it. But either way, revert back to what you love. Make that magic happen in your life. That's why your engine ain't starting. That's why the car ain't revving up. Okay? That's why your dreams and shit you want ain't clicking. Where are you happy at? Where is your happiness? And once you let the things that happen to you in your life and the people around you dictate your level of happiness, you fucking lost. You playing a losing game. You're playing a losing game because it's not up to them. It's not up to them to decide how happy you should be, because they think because you get on their nerves and they believe you shouldn't be happy because you should be happy because you should follow everything that they say. And no, 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 no. Then you are placing your happiness in somebody else's hands. Then you are giving these people the key to your happiness. It doesn't. No, your happiness belongs to you. Your magic belongs to you, and you only. And it's up to you to decide who you want to pour your magic on, who you want to share your happiness with. But for you to be sitting there and other people shit because they want to see you unhappy because this happened and that happened, don't, that's not up for them to have. That's not up for them to have. That is not something that they are privy to get. This is mine. Like, this joy is mine. This happiness is mine. This love I have inside of me is mine. It's just up to me to decide if I want to pour off to your ass if I want to. Because people can get selfish in that sense too, and that's weird too, and that's wild. That's wild. You don't know how many people are in situations with people, and this could be anybody, because I have experienced this even through friendship, where they get so selfish in wanting to control the essence of yourself. Like, they get mad when you share the essence of yourself, because the essence of yourself is going to be wherever you are. They get so selfish that when you share the essence of yourself, because they believe that your essence belongs to them because you're in their life. Huh? Makes no sense. People do all day long. People do all day long, all day long. Because once you radiate in a certain fashion, or you a certain being, or you have a certain level of love, you radiate different. And when you radiate different, people know that you radiate different. So instead of them saying, "Oh, I just appreciate you radiating that type of energy over here, thank you," they want to lock up that energy and tell you, "Oh no, don't radiate nowhere else," because if you radiate somewhere else, they're gonna want to come and take that energy away from me. I can't let them take that energy away from me, so I need you to only display that energy when you're here. And when you go outside, I don't. But people don't understand. You can't hold energy. Like, the energy of someone, the essence of someone is what attracted people to other people. It's what magnetized people to other people. And it's up to the person who holds the energy to decide, like I said before, who they want to share the shit with. It's up to them to decide, not you. And this is energy. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with, "Well, I need you to be faithful." And no, no, no. This is just pure adulterate and unadulterated energy. Just energy. Just your essence. Just the being of yourself. You know, some people don't even like you to be yourself. They want to water you down and put you in a box and make you only accessible for their use, and because you said that you their friend and you said that you love them, so I need you in this place when I'm ready for you, all shit like that. No, 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 sir. No, ma'am. No grits. No green eggs and ham. No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. Because you, as a living, breathing being, can say, "Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to take my energy elsewhere." And that is your prerogative. That is your prerogative. Okay? Because it belongs to you. It belongs to you. So I I think that's gonna be it. Because I'm kind of rambling and it's getting kind of late and I be getting my sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. I do. I do. I get my sleeps on. I do not stay up late like I used to anymore. I be sleepy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know some people be like acting like they fighting these. Mm-mm. Now sometimes I might wake up in the middle of the night, like around 3 or 4, some weird time like that. But for the most part, I am not. Okay, I am not. And yeah, well, shoot, that's all I got for y'all tonight. I talked about happiness. I talked about that's your magic, your personal magic. Use it. Okay. I talked about your energy, how you not cursed. You might be just attacked because of who you are and the sense of yourself. And be proud of who you are. Um, a lot of people don't. A lot of you don't know what that is because they think they should be a certain way or look like this or be like this person or God made you in God's creation. Who are you? Exude. That's one way you can exude your God like energy is to be yourself. Is to be your authentic self. And no one is gonna look like you. No one is gonna talk like you. No one is gonna think like you. No one is just gonna dress like you unless they like carbon copies of each other, which I don't like. I'm I guess you can call me like an enigma. I don't like carbon copies. Like I don't. And especially when it comes to like people entering my world. Like yeah, y'all might look good aesthetically. Like you might look good to be on a magazine or something like that, but like I like people who are eccentric. Like I like people who are unique within themselves because that's how God created us, all to be different, all to be unique. There's gonna be something in you that I don't have that I'm gonna be drawn to, and there's gonna be something in me that you don't have that you're gonna be drawn to. I don't have to look like everybody else. I don't have to dress like everybody else. I don't have to go and spend $500, $1,000 on some clothes. I don't have to do that. I can go to the motherfucking thrift store and get some. I can go to Ross and get something. It's 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 not what you have on. It's what you exude from your being. And a lot of people are so empty on the inside. They don't have no flavor. They don't have no juice. They don't have nothing that keeps them unique. So they have to revert to the all the latest aesthetics. They have to revert to that. Well, what else? What else is there? Who who are you authentically? Who did God create you to be authentically? And for me, especially when I'm getting to know somebody, friend setting, it could be a romantic setting. I don't like everybody. I tell you that. I love people. I love people. Y'all want me to help? I can assist. You want me to help you heal? I can help you heal. But when it comes to the point of me liking people to the point I'm letting people intertwine with my energy or my essence just off GP, like all some superficial shit, or just because you look apart, and people don't know how to handle that when I say I don't like a lot of people. Not because I'm just, who you think you are. I am beyond that basic surface level stuff. When it comes to small talk, I only got, I can give you 5 minutes, probably 10, 10. You are pushing it. I can give you a good 5 minutes. I can give you a good, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. Oh, I like your hair. Oh, I like your hair too. Oh, was it hot outside? Yeah, it said it was gonna be 90 degrees today. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hot. That's hotter than yesterday. I know, huh? That's gonna be. Oh, so what you think about the news? I got good 5, 10 minutes of that. A good 5, 10 minutes. I don't want to talk about that. That is no. What? Tell me something. What did you dream last night? What did you what did you dream about? What is the last book that you read? What's the last book that you bought? Okay, like what do you have any interest? What would you be doing if you wasn't working? If you had to go to a 9 to 5, what would be? I need to know something like that. All that surface level stuff is not my thing. It has never been my thing. So when it comes to being eccentric and being yourself and being the way that God made you, that is what. Hey, we vibe, we vibe, we here. All the other stuff, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I can't deal with it. Okay, so don't take it personal. Don't be like, how she sitting on here and she's saying all this she don't like. I love everybody. I love everybody, but only got 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes. Oh, that's the 5, 10 minutes. I need to know something. I need to know something deep. I need to know what makes you tick. I need to know what separates you from the rest. I need to know what separates you from the crowd. Okay, so I done rambled enough. I guess because I'm sleepy. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye.